Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Member Spotlight by Allied Muslim Chamber of Business. MCOB is a membership-based social enterprise with a mission to create a thriving Muslim business community. It's the power of collective wisdom, continued learning, and thought leadership brought together for Muslims by Muslims. Our core belief is that business leaders thrive when they have access to a supportive community of peers who challenge and inspire each other. Today, we have with us our member, Shakeel Akhter. Shakeel is the founder and CEO of Salam Collections, the company behind the Zoha brand of personal fragrances. He launched Zoha Fragrances in 2014 with a clear mission to revolutionize the perfume industry by offering alcohol free fragrances made with clean, beauty conscious ingredients. Shakeen holds a master's degree in information management and has spent over 2 decades in the IT industry. In 2004, he founded his own IT security company. While the consulting business proved to be rewarding, he realized its limitations. Income was directly tied to his time and expertise and required constant client acquisition. Driven by the desire to build a scalable brand, Shakeen shifted his focus to the consumer products space. His first attempt was in the nutraceutical industry as a supplier of ingredients for health supplements. Lacking deep knowledge of the market, the venture failed. This experience, however, prompted him to seek opportunities in areas more closely aligned with his background. Having grown up in India, Shakeen had a lasting appreciation for Athar and credits his father for nurturing his early interest in perfume oils. Drawing on his foundation, he created Zoha Fragrances, wine-based perfumes designed to suit the preferences of US consumers. The brand quickly gained traction, offering products that meet clean beauty standards and appeal to those who prioritize natural, safe, and alcohol-free fragrances. Welcome, Shakib.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us today, and thank you for being our member. Would love to learn more. I went through a brief or your history as how Zoha Fragrances came together. Please share with us other things that inspired you more and that how you came about putting it all together.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Thank you, Kashif, for having me for this episode of Member Spotlight. I really appreciate it. So, a brief background about my journey is I have a master's in information management that I got from University of Bridgeport 20 years ago. Well, in 90s. I'm old now. And well, I worked for as an IT professional for about 20 years. And during that time, I always wanted to do, well, I always had a thought to do something that I really wanted to do, which is a business of my own.
Mhm.
So in 2004, I started my first company. It was about the IT security audit company. So for
Yeah.
about 10 years, I did consulting in IT security industry for network and systems, for the PCI compliance, for the SOX compliance, different security projects I handled.
Mhm.
But during those days, I always realized that the income was dependent on the number of hours I worked. So I really wanted to go into product-based business or some kind of business where it's sustainable income.
Yeah.
And Kashif, I remember in one of our meeting you mentioned that to be successful, you need to have some product or something that you can always have a consistent income coming in. So thank you. And I was thinking the same way when I was, thinking of my next venture.
Mhm.
So, moving on from the IT security consulting, I tried a few other things. One of the things I tried was getting into launched a wall clock business in which I imported wall clocks from India with under my own brand, and then I moved into that. I failed. Then I moved into nutraceutical industry where I used to get ingredients for health supplements that we see in Costco and everywhere. It's a booming industry,
Mhm.
but I failed there again because I didn't have background and I didn't know what all they require. They require certification, lab testing, and everything in consistent supply.
Okay.
Anyway, learning through those experiences, then I was looking for more opportunity. I stumbled upon this opportunity for perfumes. and that's where I found success, and that's where I am right now.
All
Um,
right. No, it's interesting that you went through when you started your own business. First one was a success, but it was more, it became, from a revenue perspective, it was getting stagnant, and you were getting into like, you have to work harder to generate more revenue. And then you went into product based businesses, and two of the businesses that you mentioned, you failed in those. And
yeah.
the third one became a success for you.
Yes. 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 So
So,
just yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, so tell us a little bit more about the specifics of Zoha Fragrances.
Yeah. So Zoha Fragrances, as I was mentioning earlier, that I stumbled upon this by luck. Allah has some plans. So I met a gentleman who has a wholesale business. They are the manufacturer of perfume oils, and they are based right here in California. And when I visited their factory, they have wholesale business, but they did not have online presence, and they were not too much interested in retail business. So I
Okay.
said, well, I can sell your brand on in retail, and I started selling their brand on Amazon to begin with. And
Okay.
to my surprise, from the very first day, I got several orders. That's the day I realized that how much demand they have of attars or perfume oils in America.
Hmm.
So these were all non-Muslim customers. That was very interesting. So then I did some analysis, and I realized that people who are buying others and perfume oils are the people who love natural organic product. They want subtle perfume, they don't want overpowering perfumes.
Hmm.
And I said, wow, there's a big market. The key that I learned here to be successful is that I don't wanted to restrict myself to the scents that we like in India and Pakistan,
Hmm.
and it was more for the broader audience. So I launched all the perfumes that were like amber, vanilla, patchouli, anything that resonates with the bigger market of US market. So that was a huge market opportunity. And Alhamdulillah, it picked up. My brand is thriving. I'm doing this for last 8 years. We have thousands of reviews, all 4-star reviews on Amazon. We are on Walmart, and we are exploring other opportunities, and it's growing fast. So the thing here that I differentiate my product from others is that they are made of organic and natural ingredients. They're clean ingredients, and also even the spray that I make. Spray perfumes are normally made with alcohol to make it diluted so that they can spray. But I always wanted to have something without alcohol, and I came up with a solvent that is this that's not viscous and it's not high density, that can spray like alcohol, but it's not an alcohol, and it's all plant based. So again, that's my differentiation. I needed some differentiator also from the rest of the people who make alcohol based perfumes. And Alhamdulillah, that's working out fine. We have improved it as it sprays like a fine mist, and people who love natural products,
Hmm.
they are into it.
All right. So, who are your customers with the name of Zoha? Who are like? Are you just restricted to mostly like Muslims or Middle Easterns, or you are providing to general public? And where geographically, even where are you supplying?
Yeah, so it's interesting that originally I wanted to market this to Muslim population, and as I mentioned that when I looked at Amazon buyer profile, most of the people who were buying were non-Muslims. Well, I said, well, if there's a bigger market, why not target there?
Mhm.
And so I switched all the scents and everything that I have to target to non-Muslim population. The people who buy my product are the nature lovers who will go to yoga, who are into who are actually, when I look at the demographics that I get provided by the Amazon, they're
Mhm.
mostly graduates, and they're in 30s, and they're just lover of natural products. So that's where I fit my niche product. And most of my customers for now is women, but I'm trying to market towards men also. And I have several fragrances that are targeted toward men's. But yeah, so for now, it's all nature lover people who love subtle perfume. Alcohol based perfumes are overpowering, they evaporate faster. But
Mhm.
oil-based perfume stays within your body, and they're subtle, they're soft. So there's a different market for it.
Okay. So how many products do you have in total?
At this point, I have 24 different scents. So all those scents are made into roller perfumes and also into spray perfumes. So that's it. And I keep on launching and retiring different products. So every year I retire at least five that are not selling well. And then
Okay.
we pay attention to the market research. Like in 2024, earlier on, there was research that the trend is going towards the gourmand perfumes, the sweet perfumes, chocolate kind. So we launched three last year, which is cherry, choco, and even oud bloom, the sweeter side of oud, that fits into that category. And then there is a demand for citrusy perfumes. So we keep on adding
Hmm.
different perfumes. And this year we are more focused into baccarat and this Dubai perfumes. Basically, there's a huge demand for Dubai perfume.
Okay.
For whatever reason, Arabic perfumes have picked up a big time in US,
Hmm.
and there I think 80% of sale right now is all Arabic perfumes. So Alhamdulillah is, and I'm into that smaller, in that market. Although
Uh-huh.
there are bigger players of Arabic perfume at this point, but I am also in one of those.
Okay. So where do you see your company in the next 2 to 3 years?
Well, at this point, what I'm thinking is to just grow the revenue. So we are, a 2+ million, and I want to go to 5 million this year. That's a big goal. And to do that, I need to make some of the changes. One is I was watching the interview by Dr. Sohail Masood,
Mhm.
and he said that you need to move away from entrepreneur and become a CEO. So
Yeah.
that's what I'll do. Some changes where I will delegate. I'll
Mhm.
delegate and try to grow the existing product instead of just me looking around for new perfumes and just adding new scents and coming up with new packaging.
Uh-huh.
I need to think of how to grow the existing market. So this year my goal is to get into two new platforms. I'm already on Walmart and I'm already on Amazon and we are already in the stores.
Hmm.
So I need to get into bigger chains like Ulta, Sephora Beauty, and I
Okay.
want to get into two new online marketing platforms. I'm targeting on TikTok and Sheen Marketplace. These are the growing marketplaces in US. So the goal this year is to grow the revenue, and me taking a back seat, delegating it. And so yeah, on that matter, I have hired people to take care of influencer marketing program for me, and the people who can manage the platforms, the
Hmm.
online selling platform. So I'm trying to delegate and grow the business.
Okay. All right. Now, looking forward to seeing your company growth this year, and inshallah, with Allah's help, it will. Dennis, please share with us a little bit about your personal side. What are your interests or hobbies that you do carry outside of work?
Well, interests are very simple. I like hiking, biking, and nature. And I try to be involved with the community also. The other things that I try to do is I try to help the youngsters in setting up their businesses. So, all the new contract that I assign and do is towards anybody who wants to set up their own business. I think at this age in my life, I can, try to coach and nourish others also. So that's where my personal interest lies and
Yeah.
hobbies. Yeah.
Yes, that's definitely a noble cause to take on. All right. Anything else you would like to share with the audience about you that they should know, the fellow members at MCOP that they should know about you?
Well, uh, I explained whatever the basics that I have. One thing I would like to share is that about my journey is that failure should not be the reason to stop doing dreaming. So as in my journey, I failed several times. I only mentioned two businesses where I failed, but actually I failed 4 or 5 businesses before getting success in perfume. So keep on trying. And my suggestion will be, yes, product based business is is good to have, so that you can have constant source of revenue, and then also have other consulting and other businesses where uh, you can do the latest and greatest, but there should be something uh, for the core business to have constant revenue.
All right. Now, looking forward to seeing your success, and thank you so much, Shakil, for being part of this journey and being our esteemed member here at MCOB.
Well, thank you for having MCOB, Kashif. This is really great that you're doing for the community, and I hope the message spreads and more people join and get benefit from your organization.
Inshallah. Inshallah. Looking forward to it.
All
Thank you
right.
so much.
Thank
Sonikum.
you. Walaikum salam.